Hey everyone, Dazza's Diary, Day 6, Devonport to Launceston. Well, this was a 120k day, and in true Tassie style, we had 4 seasons in one day. That's probably being a little fair. 3 seasons. You can exclude summer from that list. There was no sign of summer at all. Our last 30-40 k's of riding into Launceston, we had torrential rain. It was freezing cold, and there was a fair bit of wind around, so unpleasant. We arrived like drowned rats, but I suppose nothing that a nice hot shower didn't end up fixing. Back to the start of the day, we had the fun and the excitement and the entertainment of the stationary bikes covered in my previous blog, and then it was all about getting some sleep. A couple of risks that we had to face regarding sleeping on the boat is if the seas are rough and choppy, it's pretty hard to get sleep on that boat. The second thing is if your roommates snore. So on the first account, it was a nice smooth crossing, very smooth. On the second account, all 3 of my roommates snored, and fair to say that limited my sleep, but I did get some. We rolled off the boat nice and early. It was cold, but at that stage not wet, so we made some pretty good progress on our way through to Beaconsfield Primary School. That was our first stop, to present to all the kids there at the primary school. They were full of beans, really excited. They'd done a great job raising money within the school, the teachers and the student group. They'd even made a fantastic montage, a bicycle montage out of money, which there's a photo of in my blog. They went to a lot of effort to do that, which was great. After that, we rolled down to the Beaconsfield Mine and Heritage Centre, the site that respects and is there to remember the tragic mining accident that happened some years ago, where fortunately 2 miners survived, but unfortunately many died. We stopped there to have our lunch at this historic site. Southern Cross TV followed a bit of our movements during the day as well, and they did a few interviews for their nightly TV news broadcast, and I was on that, so I had a brief interview. If you're interested, that's on one of the links in my blog. And after the lunch break, we had to get on our way down to Launceston. We finally made it there, and like I said, in a very wet state, but got ourselves organised for the community dinner that night, which was held at the Grand Chancellor in the ballroom there, and a lot of people turned up. A lot of the local community turned up, and with all the cyclists, etc. there, it made for a pretty packed house. I sat at the table with Dave, Yvette, and their 3 young daughters. Their youngest daughter's now 4 and a bit, and her name's Pippa. At the age of 3, young Pippa was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, and Dave, her dad, got up and spoke to the entire audience there about their experiences going through this, the support that they've been given, the treatment program that they've had to go through, and the treatment plan that lies ahead. So some pretty sad stories there, but importantly the prognosis is good. And sitting there at the table with young Pippa, certainly her appetite is good. I don't think I've seen a young kid like that hoover up chicken nuggets like she did. So a happy little kid, despite all the treatment she has to endure for the next year or so. But a great evening in all, and we all needed a good night's sleep. So it was a solid day, and some harder days are yet to come. So That's all for now. I'll be back in touch with you soon.